Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, October 13th, 2015. This is Jennifer. We are in my backyard once again today because I got my sister's quilt back from the quilter on Friday and I wanted to show it to you guys. It's not actually completely completed. It still needs a label and it still needs binding, but it is completely quilted and she even trimmed it for me, so I wanted to share this with you guys. And I will do some close-ups at the end so you can see the awesome quilt job she did. I wanted to talk a little bit about this because this was quilted by Sarah Spence of Sarah's Sewing Studio. And it's sarahsewingstudio.com. I will put a link in the description. And she is a long arm quilter and she is open to taking things via the mail. You'll just need to contact her via the contact information on her website. And if you're interested, she can give you a quote for your quilt. This is custom quilted, so you're talking like 4 cents an inch for this size quilt. That would normally run you about $300. So just be aware of that. If you wanted this size quilt, this is the Project of Doom quilt with the castle layout. If you wanted this quilt quilted just all over, so just an edge-to-edge quilt job, you would be talking about 2 cents an inch. So it would be about half that much. So long arm quilters spend a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of talent quilting your quilts. So keep in mind that they are artisans and you're getting what you pay for. She told me this took about 15 hours to quilt. Definitely keep that in mind if you're interested in a long arm quilter. sarahsewingstudio.com. She is local here to Austin. She's actually in Round Rock. If you're local, she's a great option, but if you want to mail your quilt away and have someone quilt it for you, she is also a good option. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'm going to post a lot of pictures of this, especially once the binding is on, so you guys will get to see all of the awesome quilting that she did on it. One of the things that I definitely want you to pay attention to is when I'm showing the pictures of this, the bricks she did in the castle itself are phenomenal. She did stars in the background at the top, and she outlined all the items, and it's got meanders all around all the items. So every little piece of this quilt has special quilting on it. So as soon as this is bound and labeled, I'm going to be passing it on to my sister, and this is like her birthday gift and her Christmas gift and probably her birthday gift again for next year. I'm super happy to have it back, and I'm glad that I got to share it with you guys. Hey guys, I have a quick PS for you. Through October the 15th, Sew Hooked readers can get 50% off of Free Motion and More, which is a complete quilting class that shows you how to baste your quilt. Free Motion quilted, there's straight line quilting, there is binding, there's how to add a label. This is a huge amount of information from a Craftsy class that you will have access to anytime. It's all video, so if sending your quilt out to a long arm quilter is not an option, which I know for a lot of people it's not, it's very rarely an option for me, so I totally understand. This is a really good deal. It's $20 and you get access, unlimited access. Like I said, once you buy the class, it is your class forever. So you just need to click the link on Sew Hooked, which will be under this video. My sewing room has been completely taken over with Linus auction baskets. The Linus Connection is having our annual birthday and blanket challenge on Saturday, and we're having a silent auction, and I'm in charge of all the baskets. So I have 9 baskets and a number of other individual items that are just all over my sewing room right now in preparation for taking those to Linus on Saturday. And I'm looking forward to getting all of that stuff set up and shared out amongst the people once they're bid on. So now we're going to move on to my October topic of 31 days of Halloween. It is, what I say, October 13th, so that makes this the 13th day. I'm not going to be sharing a particular tutorial with you today, but I am going to tell you something that I have done and share with you something that is coming. So last week I posted a new stencil that's specifically for Halloween, and I intended to have this made into a cushion today, but like I said, Linus auction baskets, those have taken over my life. So I made this little guy, and it says "Give me candy," and it is, as you can see, candy corn. And not only is there a free stencil for this, but I did sort of a mini tutorial. I showed you how I achieved the multicolor, which was actually really easy. It's not really a tutorial because you could probably figure it out on your own because you guys are crafty folks. But there is a mini tutorial for this, so just click on 31 Days of Halloween and it'll show you all the posts so far, and just look for "Give Me Candy," and that is this. I think this would also make an excellent t-shirt. I think it would make a great trick-or-treat bag. Mine is, like I said, going to be a cushion as soon as I get in there and get to sew again after I get all those auction baskets out of my room. The other thing I want to share with you guys today is what's coming tomorrow on sewhook.com during 31 Days of Halloween. So this one is a little bit of a reclaimed project. That's not really the purpose of the project, but it just sort of turned out that way. So tomorrow we'll be having a Halloween towel topper, which is, as you can see, a little jack-o'-lantern, and the ties to attach him to whatever you want to attach him to, like the handle on your stove or your fridge or your cabinet or whatever. These are actually like his stem. So he will be on sewhook.com tomorrow. It's a free tutorial. You get a template for the pumpkin and step-by-step instructions on how to make the entire thing. I will tell you that my towel was recycled because I couldn't find a towel that I liked for this project, so this is one that I had before. If you can get your hands on a thinner towel, I think it would be easier. Like this, I managed this obviously, but sewing all of this bulk was a little bit of a challenge, but I did get it done. And so he's just pumpkin on both sides and got his little jack-o'-lantern face, and I will share this tutorial with you guys tomorrow. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to direct you guys tomorrow to go to fandomandstitches.com for the next installment of the smartphone quilt along. There'll be 3 more new patterns by Jennifer Rolls. So if you guys are quilting along, make sure you are posting pictures in the Flickr group because there are special prizes just for that quilt along. They're all donated by Jennifer. And definitely keep coming back to Sew Hooked the rest of the month. I will have tutorials and patterns and recipes for the rest of October. I have a whole list out that I've got ready to post, and I'm very excited to get to share all of these things for my favorite holiday of the year. I'm still working on my costume idea for the year. Last year, my husband and I were Velma and Fred from Scooby-Doo, and we would really like to do another couple costume because that was super fun. It was fun to go as a pair because people recognize you a little more when you're sort of in a group or in a pair like that. So that was fun. So we're thinking about it. We have a couple of ideas that we think are going to be what we go with, but I don't want to reveal anything yet because we're still working on it. And make sure you're sharing your videos with ttmt.livejournal.com. There will be a new prize this month. Also stop by when you're over on Fandom and Stitches today. There will be new prize announcements for what's coming up for prizes for October. So it's a busy, busy time right now. All right, that's going to be it for me. I will see you guys next week. Enjoy some close-ups of this quilt that I made for my sister. Also, links in the description for every single pattern in this quilt.